Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Oh, hold on. There. Oh, wrong overlay. Boom. There we go. Say hello, everyone, to my bud Quizzy.
Haha, what's up? It's the Poverty Man.
It is the Poverty Man. He is indeed the Poverty Man. Yes. Oh my goodness. You should also, by the way, I don't know if I've seen your full model before, by the way. I just realized. I think
Yeah,
I've only seen, because you typically stay so close to camera with your model.
because I'm lanky. Because I'm lanky, but hold on.
You just walk up.
What's poppin'?
Look at that. Oh my god, I just noticed the V lines you have down there. Why did I notice that? God damn it.
Why are you looking at my crotch, Jen?
Don't take that to that way.
Why are you looking at my pelvic region?
Bruh, I've watched too much Rick and Morty because I now know those are called fucking coom gutters, and I hate it. I hate it.
What?
No, Crow.
What is called what? I don't watch. Look, I'm not smart enough, so I don't watch Rick and Morty. Like, what
I'm
is
not
what called?
Those V lines by the pelvis are apparently called coom gutters.
Who calls it that?
I don't know. Probably women.
What fucking woman that you? Well, what woman do you know?
I don't know. Rick and Morty taught me this.
You know what? At this rate, I think I'm starting to believe the whole thing of women not existing, because that shit does not sound real.
What? Downer is okay. Shush. I dabble. Chrome Eagle. Hush you both. If I'm not mistaken, Chrome Eagle is Delta, right? Oh my God! It's snowing outside.
Possibly. Yeah, it's been snowing outside for me. What is this something new?
Today, yeah, it's just started. Apparently, it's coming down pretty hard too. Yo, let's go. Snow's cool. I like the snow. Perhaps Chrome Eagle says perhaps, so Delta probably says perhaps.
Hi, Dabble. That's wild. It's showing up for the interview. Oh, okay. You know what? I can tell. I'm being interviewed. I'm gonna be asked weird ass questions potentially. Of course, Dabble is gonna show up.
Oh
okay.
yeah. Hey, and I also ask if it's a good question from chat. I'll ask that to you as well if chat comes up with a good question. Oh man. So we have known each other for like 2 years now. We met in 2020. It's been a long 2 years. In my opinion. Because of COVID, especially. Or, I don't know. Actually, I probably need to be careful. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube still.
Just say bovid.
Bovid. Space bovid.
Based bovid.
It almost sounds like, a bovine version of you know, the 19. It sounds like it almost.
The 19.
The 19. Oh my God.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The 19. I'm calling it the 19 now.
The 19. It's upon us.
The 19. The big 19.
The big 19. Oh my God. I don't know why us saying that made me think of iCarly, and I have no idea if there's any correlation or what. I thought of iCarly for some reason.
What?
I don't know. My brain's weird. Like, we talk about brownies, and randomly I start thinking about why chickens lay eggs.
Oh.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say, mister?
Nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything. Yeah. I said nothing. Nothing at all.
By the way, chat, this man is secretly a gnome.
Shut the fuck up! Shut your damn mouth! Shut your damn mouth! Let that die! Let that die!
Bro,
that
was like the first
pieces.
Like after meeting you, that's like the first memory I have of us actually hanging out, you joining on me, and then hanging out with your VR chat daughter, and you being overwhelmed by her cuteness and going, oh. And just like, I'm like, wait, that was a gnome sound. And also the fact that Ollie Alcoholic, the first time you and him met, he called you, he like heard you make that sound, and he comes over and goes, did you just make a gnome sound? I'm like, oh my God, I'm not the only one.
Okay, this has been a nice interview.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta bring back other. I have to ask genuinely because I want to know. When I uploaded that clip that went semi-viral about the spaghetti, did you actually have people come up to you in VR chat asking you?
Yes, yes, yes,
like even
yes,
like random people.
Yeah, no, yes, no, 2 people I didn't know did that shit. 2 people. I don't know. Like, they
Asking
just
you if
came
you
up to me
boned a
and
bowl of
just like,
spaghetti.
one dude just said that I'm just called me this. Are you the spaghetti guy? And I'm just like, bitch. Like what? See, and it was. I think at that time, right? I think at that specific time, I was like, I think I was, I'm pretty sure it's not that case anymore, but I think at that specific time I was still bigger than you. I'm like, how did my entire image get defined by somebody's
Oh my god.
Like numbers don't matter like that, but still, like when you, that's just like salt in the wound.
Well, I don't even think numbers anything to do with it. It's just the fact that's all it takes to become known for something is a clip going somewhat viral, because then it just you're well known for that. Like frickin', I swear, Matty Death's trying to paint me in the light as a Redditor. He's like, you literally modeled yourself after a Redditor neckbeard guy, and I'm like, I'm not. That's what he's trying to market me as a Redditor, and I hate it. I hate it. Fuck, man. Just because I fucking like fedoras and trilbies and shit doesn't make me a Redditor. Fucking.
I mean, I'm not like lying, you know.
Oh my god.
It might not be 100% factual, but.
Oh, Strike said correct description of Quizzy is a hedgehog.
What the fuck?
Quizzic the hedgehog.
Quizzic does never say some dumb shit like that ever again. I will bring misfortune to your whole lineage. Don't ever in your life think that's okay to say. Never in your life say that shit again to me. God. Quizzic, ew. Never. Never.
Chad, I know most of you are from Quizzy's mainly watch Quizzy. Make sure you keep reminding him he's Quizzic the hedgehog for me. Keep the meme alive. You'll kill me. You have to kill your chat. Oh my god.
Keep playing with me. Keep fucking playing with me. You know that they'll do it. Why are you abusing your power like this?
Oh my god. By the way, I have to ask, like, I know you are a self-proclaimed god of poverty, but why do you proclaim yourself as a god of poverty? Why do you claim that title?
Okay, self-proclaimed makes it seem like it's not true. Fuck you. Second off, it's because, you know, I've lived my life relatively poor and very, very misfortunate. So, you know, it's like I call myself what I am.
And the thing is, I think you also like say that because you've claimed that your misfortune often passes on to others.
It doesn't often. I mean, back in the day, it kind of did, but like for like the past 2 years, I would say it hasn't actually.
Well, except for probably what happened to. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's misfortunate for the person, but I feel like it hit all of us with what happened to the purple mouse that we all knew.
Oh my god! What, really? We're bringing that up. We're bringing that up. Oh, this is because you told me you brought that up in a different
crackle.
Interview,
yeah,
in a completely different interview. So you just feel like you just want to talk about it now.
The thing is, I feel
no,
like
you want to finish that. You have to. No, you don't.
No, I don't. But I have to ask, like, how weird is it that we were wondering what happened to that person, right? And we literally are like all on a Discord call wondering what happened. We look it up I look it up and then I find the post. We all get disgusted by it. And then you were the one who noticed the date. You're like, this was posted on my birthday.
See what I mean? Like that's like those are the kind of like coincidences that just make me want to take like a stuffed teddy bear and fucking give it to a homeless cat, right? Like that's just like it makes me upset. Right, because and keep in mind the only reason that makes sense is because I don't like cats. All right, but it makes me want to be nice to cats because like it could have been done in any possible day. That could have been found out in any possible day. But my birthday, and here's the crazy thing. Here's what I hate about it. They were so close to being a good person. They were so close. It's like, let's see, it's like. It really made me appreciate seeing situations like this from the outside because you could just see that piece of information and then just be like, oh, well, they're a piece of shit. They're fucking garbage. But then when you're the person, it's fucking sucks because it's like you've known this person for years. They were awesome. They were nice to you. They were nice to fucking everybody. And then it's just like, oh my God! Like, why couldn't it be something? Why couldn't your what is the Greek term? Harmatia? Your fucking
basically
your tragic flaw. Why can't your tragic flaw be like gambling or a drinking addiction or some shit that we can like work through together, man? Like this is some shit that we just
it's basically a good comparison is like you thought you knew Obi-Wan for years and years only to find out they were actually Palpatine all along.
Exactly.
Yep. Also, by the way, chat is now calling you a rodent because we talked about calling you a hedgehog, and now we brought up mice, and they're like, all rodents, really? What does that mean, chat? Why? Also, Strick is saying
to be disrespected.
Strick said the other day I asked Quizzy to pray for me not to get a gacha super rare character in Azure Lane, just to roll the correct character right after.
Oh yeah, look, my misfortune can be manipulated into being helpful. All right, don't get it twisted.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it, Chome.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Like as much as making fun of Chome is kind of funny. It's still like it just messes with me.
Oh,
it messes with me. 2022 has been like, oh my God! It's been such a. It honestly has been such a shitty year when it comes to like losing things that I liked. It's like things that I like appreciated having. It's just. So much of that shit is poofed, and Chome is like, it's such a Chome is such a goofily hard example of that.
It really is because Chome was a good person to me too for the longest time, and then we find out Chome was not so good. And again, I don't want to talk about what she did in this interview. We already talked about that with McCrackle's interview. So if chat, I mean, not in depth, but we hinted at what she did, and I don't really want to talk about it on stream.
Gotta be like, you want to figure it out and go watch the other interview. Yeah. Give me that ad revenue.
Give me that watch time so I can monetize my channel. Man, what did you come into? Fire? You came into an interview. Me and Quizzy have always been the people who always been like we go from we talk about some very. Okay, me and Quizzy are very passionate about our opinions, so we will talk about them like we're arguing, but we're just having a very friendly conversation. Like, if you want, like, a great example is, like, the hour or two we spent during my Getting Over It stream arguing about Attack on Titan.
See, you said argument, and I'm just like, if it was an argument, then, like, there would be room for both people to be right, and there just isn't for you. I'm sorry. That's just like I'm sorry.
I say he's both right and wrong at the same time. This wasn't
an argument. It was like me being right and me trying to get you to see that I'm right. Like that was all that.
Oh my God. Let's see. Also, people are saying you suck the bad luck out of people? ? I don't know if Quizzy sucks out the bad luck. I don't know if that's how it works. Somebody in my chat called GMD. So do you?
What's your Twitch username?
I don't know because I think I've only met them through YouTube. Why are you gonna ban them?
No. I wanted to know if I knew them.
I'm pretty sure this is from. I think this is just someone from my chat because they pop into my.
Okay. No, I wasn't gonna.
I was like, what, are you gonna ban them, or are you trying to figure out who they are if there's someone that watches you?
Look, and Strick can vouch for this. I am too tolerant of people. I am too tolerant to the point where like my mods are really there to make sure that I'm not too mean to myself with how tolerant I am.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was just trying to fish in my Pokédex. I hear weird shit while you're not paying attention. You're gonna hear a lot of weird shit. Me and Quizzy, we don't have too much of a filter when it comes to talking about shit, unless we know it's against the TOS. Then we won't talk about it. But otherwise, we talk about shit. You're gonna hear a lot. We're very close friends, and this interview is kind of a test to see if I can actually interview someone I know pretty well myself. But and I also think it's going pretty well so far because, again, me and Quizzy, I think, bounce off each other very well.
Yeah, call me Luffy the way I...
Oh my god. By the way, okay, question about freaking One Piece. I need to ask, what is better, sub or dub? Because I cannot stand Luffy's voice in the sub so much.
Personal preference. Honestly, I don't think one's better than the other. I personally like the dub, but, you know, if you... Dub isn't caught up, I'm pretty sure, so...
Gotcha. Luffy's voice, it sounds like I know he's a child, but he sounds like a very much so a child.
Yeah, Luffy's, if you're curious, Luffy's English voice sounds like Team Gohan in Dragon Ball.
That's not gonna be too bad then, because I used to watch a little tiny bit of Dragon Ball, so... which dub? No, fuck 4Kids, dude. Oh my god, 4Kids make the worst.
Dio.
Oh my god.
Give it up.
Dude, have you seen the clips that 4Kids have done to censor Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, they freaking took away the gun. There's a scene where, like, they're coming to rescue... It was Kaiba or Pegasus, and they come in with guns in the sub, but in the dub, they're just pointing fingers at him, like, come with us. It's like
the fucking 4Kids dub of or edit of One Piece is hilarious because in the original, Kobe's getting pointed a gun at, and then fucking in the 4Kids dub, it's a fucking trigger, and then attached to it is a fucking spring hammer.
I think I've seen that.
Oh I don't care. Like that creativity, it's like it's bad, but it's so bad that it becomes its own art form.
Hey, you know, at least it's not like Chinese censorship where they censor blood and turn it white, because that looks very sus. In any shape or form, any anime, if you just think of any scene where there's blood and you just think of it being white instead of red, that just changes the context completely. It's like instead of a character dying to a gunshot wound, they're dying to cool.
Yeah, it's like mayonnaise, man. Like that should taste terrible. Why would you want that anywhere near you? Wait, what were you saying?
God. Nothing.
What were you saying? What the fuck?
Oh my god, this man is a master gaslighter, I swear.
What are you talking about? I'm
Oh my god, you're under arrest because we're pointing at you. Yeah.
I'm e-friendly. What do you? You're environmentally friendly. I don't gaslight. What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. Strick says
use hydropower.
It says Quizzy in quotations. It says it's okay. I won't touch TOS topics. And then in asterisk, Strickland has entered the chat, and then Quizzy in quotation marks. Oh no.
No, because you want to talk about gaslighter? This man strict gaslights me to talk about shit that could get me canceled every fucking time he sends me a link. Oh my god. You don't understand how like, bruh, it's like sends me a link and then it's a video and he's like, I swear it's funny, and then instantly fucking pronouns, 37 genders. Oh my god. It's like,
no.
No.
That's gonna get canceled. Also, Delta, don't sniff gasoline. I had an adopted uncle do that and had to go to the hospital.
It's like, bro, I'm not nuts, bro. I don't have like the resources to fight off cancellation every other millisecond.
I gotta be careful about talking about Nux because there's new drama that came out about him.
Is it the Rev?
Yeah.
Is it the Rev? Oh,
I don't know anything about it. The two of them.
I looked at both videos. It was something out of nothing. It was something out of nothing.
Was it something out of nothing?
Yep.
I might have to look more into it because as someone who's not knowledgeable about it, I don't know what started the drama and what's going on with Rev. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take a side or anything on it because
I refuse to take a side. I refuse to take a side because it's dumb. It's dumb. Although if you like I'm not taking a side as in like I like or dislike either of them more or less after this, but but from what I've seen, I personally think Nux is in the right. Rev was on some he was on some content shit. He was on some sniffing for content shit.
yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
It's the usual L word.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's the usual L word. Because you do
Okay,
be
so
getting gaslit like crazy.
The tag that Petite replaced.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're allowed to say the word.
I don't know. It is YouTube. I don't know. I kind of want to be careful about that.
And just like that, oh my god, what you can't say words anymore. That's so toxic.
Toxic? How?
Man, I can't say a 4-letter word. I can't say a
Bro, it's getting people canceled left and right on Twitter because there was a bit
for saying the word, just saying
not
the word.
saying the word, but talking about opinions on it is getting people canceled left and right. Because there's the people standing up for it and there's the people standing against it, and both sides are going to war. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Twitter's a cesspool for
okay, I can summarize. I can summarize what Nux said about it though. Matter of fact, Nux said the word in his video.
Did he? Okay, you could say it if you think it's fine.
Yeah, okay. It's like Nux was just like, look, am I okay with lollies? Yes. Looting them, it's kind of weird. Am I saying that they are the the chome word? No.
Well, McCrackle did. McCrackle full on said that word on my stream.
Fine. Am I saying the Doritos? No. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's weird. I'm not saying that one is the other. I'm just saying that I personally am not comfortable with it. And what Rev tried to do was he tried to say that was like, oh well, you used lewd-esque stuff in your thumbnails, and you are friends with a bunch of lolly VTubers, and then basically he retorted the entire video in basically one sentence saying, yeah, I'm cool with lollies. It's just looting them makes me uncomfortable. That's it. So yeah, wow. Like, look, I see that Rev honestly, he looked too deep into it. And what made me think that Rev was in the wrong here is because Mans is quote unquote friends with him apparently, or at least they were. I don't know how they are now, but he didn't reach out to him to ask him himself, according to Nux. So yeah, it's like. Now, if you had reached out and then asked about it and then just thought that he was full of shit, that'd be one thing. But, like, just not even doing that is kind of...
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't dislike either of them. They're both cool. I mean, I take this as something that was not as big as they made it, given a bunch of spotlight.
Don't worry, Fire. The conversation. We're about to move on. We were just talking briefly about some drama that happened with Nux and Rev Says Desu channel. I haven't watched it for so long, and I forgot what content they made.
Rev?
Yeah.
Rev basically he makes commentary stuff basically.
Did he used to make other content? I feel like he used to.
If he did, I don't remember. I feel like he's always been making like kind of like moist critical-esque content, or there's just a topic, he talks about it for a bit.
I must have been around longer because I remember him making like, I swear it was something to do with anime, not VTubers. I swear it was anime content they were making. Like,
yeah, it was like anime news, but still news.
Maybe. I don't know. It's been so long. Both sides have good and bad, but it's grayer than 50 Shades. Yeah, exactly, Delta. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm kind of curious, Quizzy, what got you into gaming?
What got me into gaming?
And what were some of your like
In
earliest
general?
games you really enjoyed? That like kind of
Oh,
defined your video game tastes.
okay. So what got me into gaming is when I was young, I had no friends. So yeah, I went home and played video games because that was my only option. I had no
Oh
friends. I
boy.
was antisocial. I didn't know how to make new friends. People generally just didn't like me like that. So I was like, fuck it, video games. Video games don't care about my personality.
I was pretty much the same, except for the fact that I had two friends that would sometimes come over and play video games with me, and that's it.
Hmm. When I was really young, I played. I know when I was really young, I played sports video games just because like I wanted to get into sports, just so I could like converse with people better. As I got older, I stopped caring as much because I just realized that I was forcing myself to be interested in things that I just wasn't. Uh, Combat was cool. As I started learning about anime games kind of intrigued me. In like fifth or sixth grade, I think. I One of my school counselors just decided to give me a copy of a game he had on his 3DS, right? And this shit changed my life forever. He gave me his copy of Tales of the Abyss,
Ooh,
which
nice.
to this day is my favorite game of all time.
Really?
That got me into JRPGs. It got me interested in like story arcs
What?
because I believe that like every main character in that game has like beautifully crafted story arcs,
Yeah.
especially the main character. But yeah, like that. I played Call of Duty for like a while because it helped me
What's your favorite Call of
give me
Duty?
a healthy. Oh, I that's a hard.
Black
That's
Ops 2.
it's a toss up between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
Ah, gotcha. For me, it's Black Ops 2 because it's the only, like, you know, like years later after it came out, I went back to the game and actually prestiged myself like twice because I was having so much fun in the multiplayer. Because honestly, I think Black Ops 2 has some of the best multiplayer to this day, but that's just me. I could be wrong. I still think it's like really good. Call of Duty Ghosts, that's a pretty good one. Also, chat was asking
No,
if
it's
you've
not.
I've heard the story, not the game, not the multiplayer. The story looked like it was pretty emotional
Okay.
and pretty and good in that
Halo,
sense.
Halo or COD.
And also, they asked you
Um,
about Doom if you've played 1993 Doom.
I haven't, and you don't want to ask me that because I'm biased. Call of Duty was part of my childhood. Halo was part of my collegehood. So like, and also like I played Call of Duty when like its controls were like relevant, and I played Halo after like modern day gaming controls have
True, have
evolved.
evolved, and you probably played Halo 3 after its prime, when Halo 3 was really good. Like when everyone was playing it, and all the custom games were around, and Halo Reach custom games were fun. You probably played way later after that, I bet.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I gotta. I'm sure, I like from what you say, like the multiplayer community. I think from what I've seen, it seems more like the community kind of carried Halo. I feel like it did.
Well, okay,
I feel like
it
it did. And
it
here's
did, and okay, I'll let you go on.
let me spit why I think that. Because like whenever people talk about the difference between uh um let's say the 343 era and the Bungie era, it seems that wait, hold on. Who was the original studio?
Bungie.
Bungie. Okay, it seems that like Bungie did worked well because it was a passion project, and they fed off the community well.
They did.
Wow.
They actually listened to the community, and their whole goal was to make the multiplayer like a party game. They're like they want people to sit down and have like play it almost like Mario Party. Basically, was kind of their view. like make multiplayer as fun for people as they could, and they want to tell a good story with the story. They were like, let's tell a good story, and they did. Like, in my opinion, the original trilogy of Halo has some of the best story in video games, in my opinion, especially Halo 2. I love Halo 2 to this day, and I'm glad I got you to play it, but you probably, like, with me through the story. We still need to play Halo 3. And Halo Reach is good too. And I know it's a spinoff, but I love Halo Wars. Like, I think Bungie actually, wait, Bungie didn't make Halo Wars, but Halo Wars is still really good. But 343 been kind of shitty, and for a lot of reasons. But I'll let you go on.
But yeah, my point is, like, everybody loves an underdog story, and everybody loves games with devs that feel like they're like attached to the fandom directly, right? Now, that inexplicably gives an advantage with reception to a game and its community, right? That like, if a game has, like, a game could be like kind of trash, but if it has devs that people can tell care, people are gonna look at that game more fondly than if some people who are just like better and more skilled did the same thing.
No,
but,
Delta,
like,
343 could be trying harder. They're not trying their best. They fucking don't add enough custom. They don't add enough game modes to the game for the multiplayer to keep it alive. Like, they should have had Infection, SWAT, all this at launch, and they didn't. And I'm heavily disappointed in them. It's like, how hard is it to make a game mode? Sorry.
Meanwhile, Call of Duty, at least the modern era of Call of Duty, I played that shit. The only thing about its community is that it was notoriously toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have fun. Like, the game modes, all that, they didn't have any of that shit backing up, and yet somehow it became popular enough to where it was like, it was running shit. People were looking for a Call of Duty killer. I've never heard anybody ask for a Halo killer.
Well, here's the issue: is 343. Like, literally all they had to do was keep the things that were working and then make new things to expand on it. But they were like, no, let's completely change the art style in Halo 4. Let's change a lot of the game modes, which, I mean, they at least had game modes in Halo 4. Halo 5, apparently, they didn't. I wouldn't know because I never touched Halo 5. But to this day, I think the most I've done, I think I launched the Forge from Halo 5 once on PC. And literally closed it within a minute because I'm like, this is too much. But
who did I? Oh, I played with Kellen. My bad.
Wait, did he play Halo 5
yeah,
with Kellen?
I played Halo 5 like twice, but
like the story or like?
Oh, no, multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Okay.
Multiplayer was free.
Yeah, if we ever play the frickin' campaign, oh my god, actually, I don't think we even can because I think it's only on Xbox. I don't even know. I don't know. It's for the Halo 5 campaign. I think it's only on Xbox.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on. That'd be so dumb that'd be stupid if the multiplayer was on PC and Xbox, but if you want to play the story, it's only on Xbox. What type of? Now I can believe that some devs would make stupid
Halo
decisions.
5 story is shit. Yeah, agreed.
But like when it comes to like making like having a wider audience for making money, I don't believe any company's dumb enough to do that.
Well,
especially when they already have the go-ahead. They've already have the go-ahead of having that IP on PC. So what do you get out of that? The only way they could get away with that is saying, oh, well, we don't have it optimized for PC yet, and we want to make sure it's fully optimized. But if that's the case, people can argue, wait, but you put the multiplayer up already. How is that optimized, but that isn't? So there's no excuse.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't put it past 343. They've dropped the ball so many times. Like, again, like I was saying, like, the issue with 343 is the fact that Halo already had the game modes and stuff that were working, like Infection, SWAT, Halo Race, which, in my opinion, should be Rocket Race, actually, is what it's called, which should be around more often because I always had a lot of fun with that game mode, but it's never been a permanent game mode. But that's always been an issue since like Bungie era, so I won't hurt them for that. But in general, like, Infection has been a staple of Halo since, like, I think no, not Halo 2, but I know Halo 3. They've had it since Halo 3. And the fact that they didn't have it for Halo Infinite or Halo 5 just shows that they're doing a bad job there. But, I don't know. But in terms of games, like, for me, because I know I asked you what games you grew up on, and you were like Tales of the Abyss and stuff, and COD. For me, I did grow up on Halo. I grew up a little bit on COD. I played through the story to the first Black Ops. I never...
Smash. I can't leave out Smash.
Yes, Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh, me as Brawl.
Brawl. I played Brawl too. I like the story to Brawl. That Brawl had a good story.
Subspace Emissary was one of the definitive moments of my. Oh, how could I forget Star Wars, original Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the ones that are on PlayStation 2. Oh, bitch! Oh my God, that's I could go home, just play that, and just be like, I'm not living in this world anymore. I'm out in space, fucking gunning down a bunch of droids, fucking killing a bunch of.
I should play Star Wars Unleashed.
I'm just like,
The Force Unleashed.
The Force Unleashed is a weird section of my childhood, right? Because hear me out. I saw The Force Unleashed, and I saw it was super cool. But the version that I saw was not the version that I ended up getting. I ended up getting the DS version, which funnily enough, was still fun to me. It was very fun to me.
Is it different than the normal version?
Yeah. Well, it's a DS version versus like an Xbox 360.
Well, okay. Is like, did they take anything out of the game, or is it basically the same game just with reduced graphics?
It's like. I think they did take some stuff out, but like gameplay is as one-to-one as they can get, but some gameplay stuff had to change to.
Gotcha. Yeet. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
It doesn't feel soulless. I'll say that. It does not feel soulless. It looks like they did their best to try and like keep the idea of it in, and also they did their best to like make it to take advantage of the fact of what the strengths of the DS were, instead of being like, oh, well, this is just a downgrade, damn it.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't really... There were not a lot... In my opinion, for the 3DS, I didn't really find there were that many good games, but maybe that's just me. I didn't really find that many that were enjoyable. I feel like the DS had all the good games, and then the 3DS was kind of just like a bridge between... Like, was kind of just a filler until they came out with the Switch.
Mario 3D Land?
Never played it. In fact, I never heard of it.
So you've heard of 3D... I know you've heard of 3D World, but you haven't heard of 3D Land.
World?
Super Mario 3D... Okay. Alright, so we're just making shit up.
I heard of Luigi's Mansion, but...
You're lying. You're trolling. You're trolling me. Stop trolling me. Stop trolling me.
I don't know a lot.
Stop YouTube acting. Stop.
I don't know that many Mario games that came out on the 3DS, because the only Mario type game I knew around 3DS. Was there Super Smash Bros. On 3DS, by the way? I swear there was.
There was. Smash 4 came out on 3DS and Wii U.
I thought so. Okay, yeah. Oh, man. I really wish they'd bring back story for Smash. Well, okay, they do for Smash Ultimate, technically, with the World of Light, but it's kind of crap. Brawl had the good story. Brawl was like, okay, when the moment where Samus saves Pikachu's kind of badass. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I don't think that many people disagree with my opinion, though. I think a lot of people like the moment where Samus saves Pikachu. Because wasn't Pikachu being used like as a battery to power like the evil guy's like stuff? Yeah. Luigi's mentioned Dark Moon, Mario 3D, Ocarina of Time, and any RPG I could get my hands on. I should probably play through the old Zeldas at some point, but I feel like they're a lot harder to play. Saying that, I should probably beat frickin' Breath of the Wild, because I never did. I kind of got bored once I started getting into the DLC before I beat the game.
You've never beaten it, like, at all?
I've gotten really far. I beat all 4 Divine Beasts. I was beating the Master Trials. Like, I think I beat the first Master Trial, and I think that's why I dropped it, is because the Master Trials are so fucking hard. And I just was like, I can't do this anymore after I was into the second one because I could not beat it. The second Master Trial for the Master Sword is so difficult.
Well, to be fair, I beat the game before like the DLCs came out, so
yeah, it was my
I
mistake.
I haven't done the Master Trials yet as well. You know, I might do that once I get because I think my capture card's done for. I might need to get a new one, but
I might have to soon too because mine mine blue screened my PC recently. Like literally, my screen had the blue screen error. And all I did was open I opened the 4K capture software for the Elgato. I open it, and all of a sudden, like my Switch pops up for a sec, and then my whole computer gets a blue screen. It hasn't happened since, and I have been able to stream Pokemon, but dear God, was that terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds like a
very, very worrying.
Actually, yeah, that sounds like it's probably a software issue, honestly.
Yeah, it was very, very scary. Yeah, no. Oh God, oh God, all my trackers just went everywhere. Oh, my freaking I'm so glad I found my trackers for VR chat because I did not think I'd find them at all. I was like looking all over the place. I couldn't find them. The thing I couldn't find even more so was the track belt. I couldn't find like the belt for the trackers and like the foot trackers, like the track straps.
Do you take the trackers off of those?
I did when I put them away because I think at the time I didn't think I was gonna use them again for a while. And also, I don't think they would fit because I put them in my drawer, and my drawer is so full of crap that I couldn't fit them in there without taking them off.
It must really be full to the brim because I can like my drawers are not like clear, but like I can or they're not full, but I can still.
I need a bigger room so I can have more storage. I need my own place.
I need a bigger room so I can, do full body without hurting myself.
Yeah! Yeah, exactly. That's it. That'd give me more reasons to frickin' jump in VR and hang out with friends. Also, I'm glad you reached out about Dying Light, because I was going to reach out to you, even if, but I wasn't sure, A, if you had the game, because I didn't look yet at who had the game, and B, I wasn't sure, because you kept on telling me your time wasn't going to work out with me, or like, and then... So I was like, I was
the only one who didn't say that. What?
Well, no, because I know you're in school, and that's why I was like, I can't ask Quizzy to play games with me in the mornings.
But what? I said that I literally finished finals week.
I know, recently, but I'm saying like I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Like I like asked you, and you're like, so I got school at that time. And at that time you didn't tell me you were close to finishing. You just told me, hey, I got school at that time, so I can't. And I'm like, oh, well, I wonder when I'm gonna be able to play Quizzy again. But now it sounds like you're completely done with school. I don't know if you've graduated yet, or you're just done for this semester or whatever.
No comment.
No comment. Oh boy. Gotcha. Should finish it? Yeah, I know I should finish Breath of the Wild. I know. Also, me and Quizzy were gonna do a race on Breath of the Wild at some point. I forget what we were gonna do.
That has to have been from over a year ago. You had that plan.
Yeah.
I need to have several training arcs all over again.
But yeah, I think because you were practicing like wind bombing and it was like the goal was to see who could speed run the game. I think on master mode, but you knew all the secrets and stuff on how to speed run the game, and I didn't.
You said you knew it too.
I've watched
Every trick I did, you said you know how to do. But just some tricks you just weren't gonna do because you're like, hey, I don't want to risk it.
And also because I'm bad at them. Like I still have not perfected the bomb launch where you have 2 bombs. And
I can't either. I can't either. That's one trick that's like, yeah.
I think the easiest trick to pull off and I know some people disagree is the one where you like jump off a ledge and you shield bounce off of a goblin's head. That's one I can kind of pull off fairly simple, but other than that, not really. Call it Race of the Wilds.
I haven't done that.
I think I've pulled it off like 2 times, maybe 3 times. It's hard. It's very hard. It's honestly really tough to pull off. Oh my
The
god,
only
this
thing I
sounds
think
gonna
I
be
can do
hard.
consistently is the fall damage cancel.
Yeah. Oh my god. And you know, a lot of more like I've had 8 people reach out about the Dying Light. I was shocked by how many people are like, "Yes, let's go drop kick some zombies." Oh
The
man.
Dying Light 1 is fun. Dying Light 2, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even finished it. And they changed some of the mechanics in a way that I don't like. And
Really?
honestly, I think I'm gonna need friends
To
to
enjoy it?
get through it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that, and that's why I want to play. I want to play through the first game. The first game's DLC, which is like a whole. I'm pretty sure the first game's DLC is like a whole nother game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a full expansion. I don't even know if I have that.
If not, I'll have to gift it to you because that we're gonna need that because I want to play through the whole game with people, and that's gonna be a blast. Like, I honestly am tempted. I've had so many people, but there's one person I feel like if we got them like with like if it was the 3 of us and then we add whoever the 4th person is, like it could just be there along for the ride to enjoy the craziness we get up to. I want to ask my friend Wolf if he'd be down to join, honestly. Because I can get Grey Wolf to join, I feel like that'd be amazing.
That man is scared of me.
Why?
Remember in Naruto what Kakashi did to Naruto in the bell test?
Yes. Did you do that to him in VR chat?
I've done that to him multiple times.
Oh my god, that's great. That's great. I should ask him. I should reach out because I really want to know if he'd be down to play through the whole game. Like I don't know if it'd work out with his time, but I feel like having him along for the ride would bring out more chaotic moments and hilarity. And because I've had so many people ask to join though, it's like that. Like, what do you do when you reach out? You put a thing out for like a 4-player game, and then you have like 10 people react and like, I want to join you. How do you pick who to join and who to be like, hey, I'm gonna invite this other person? Like, how do you handle that?
So it depends on my mood. If I'm like just in the mood of I just want to do this. I just want to do this because I personally am just feeling like I want to have some fun. I don't feel like dealing with this whole hoopla. I'm no lie, I'm gonna go full bias. I'm like, all right, so let's see here. You're like VIP stat. You're part of my inner squad. Like I'm going Twitter circles. You better hope you're in that inner ring.
I mean, fair.
However, if I'm not like that and I'm just like, man, I just want to have a good time. Yeah, I'm not too pressed about anything. Then really, I'm just gonna get into a call and it's first come, first served.
It's true. That's a good way to do it. I think for a game like Dying Light, though, I want to find the people that are gonna bring out the most chaotic energy and the funniest. I want to be good content for everyone's. Like, I want it to all be streamers, preferably, because then everyone's there to try and make content. You know. So, FYI, this just happened. What just happened? What the Quizzy thing that Quizzy just listed off? Or is it new news? Like, are you about to announce new news?
About to say some shit that we can't talk about, or else we're gonna get canceled.
Oh boy, yeah, careful, Strict. DM us if it's something that can get us canceled, please. Twitter's announced that from now on, links to yeah, I already saw that. That's not bad because they said, like, literally in the post they said any other social media is fine to advertise. So YouTube is fine. YouTube, you can advertise YouTube and Twitch just fine. They just said those social platforms are now banned. But you want to know why? It makes sense. Because there are other social media platforms that are just like Twitter. You got Facebook, Instagram. All those are very similar to Twitter. They're competitors.
No, they're not. Facebook's ass.
I know it's ass, but they are technically. But as an artist, yeah,
Instagram
true. As an artist, you can't promote your Instagram. Yeah, that's fair, Strict. That's fair. I can understand why that'd be a bad thing for artists. But for other people, like content creators, I don't think it's as big of a deal for us. Which, I know that sounds maybe a bit uncaring, but I don't know. Like, I understand why Twitter is doing it. I can, because, yes, it's competitive platforms. Literally, one of them's called Truth Social. It's another social media platform. They're gonna keep that away. I feel like if YouTube though perfects their community tab, then YouTube would get banned from it, just like the rest of them. But then again, YouTube probably, I don't know. Maybe it brings a lot more stuff to Twitter than other things.
Man, you're asking YouTube to add all this shit, but you don't want get YouTube to fix the shit they already have before you ask
which
YouTube
stuff? Let me ask you, which stuff do you want them to fix? I'm curious for someone who's not mainly using YouTube for
algorithms and basic AI algorithms for claiming and all that. Fix those problems.
True, I can see that. That needs to get fixed. Yeah.
Fix the copyright exploitation system, and then maybe you can go on to some new shit.
Yeah.
Why don't you use your budget to get a bigger team so that like manual reviews can be done more often.
I'm curious for you, like, do you think you're gonna make more content on YouTube other than just music, or because you recently made a YouTube channel?
Eventually.
Which link is in the description. I go follow all of Quizzy's socials, but I think everyone here probably already follows him. But anyone who comes to the stream after maybe won't know of you, and then if they make it this oh sorry, hiccups. If they make it this far, then maybe then they'll go down in the description and follow all your socials like a good person.
Wow, way to guilt trip them into doing it. Damn. Way to guilt trip like a good person. Yeah. If you don't follow me, you're gonna make me sad, and that makes you a bad person. You don't want to be a bad person, right?
I'm gonna cry. Right? I'm gonna cry, chat. I'm gonna cry if you don't do that. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, chat.
Oscar, and I'm the gaslighter, is what you told me.
I'm a gaslighter too, but mainly to you, to be honest. I gaslight you all the fucking time. I don't know why. We gaslight each other, I feel like.
Everyone tries to gaslight me. Literally everyone.
Oh my god.
It's just I have some sort of aura that makes people just see me and go, I'm gonna gaslight that motherfucker.
Oh my god. More important question. Who's Facebook? Oh my god. Oh my god, Delta. Facebook is your mother when she turns 80 years old and needs tech support from people who are going to scam her. What? Oh
Nothing.
my god. Oh my god. I'm curious about what was it? There was something I was gonna ask about. Oh, when it comes to fighting games, did you ever get into Mortal Kombat or not really? Is that like the one fighting game you kind of stayed away from?
It's not that I stayed away from it. It's just that I've never had an avenue to get into it. Never owned one. There's
so many. Like in my opinion, I think Mortal Kombat was it 10 or 11? Whichever one was the one that was not most recent, because there's a newer one that came out that I've not seen yet. The one that came out around that time, Injustice 2 came out.
So 10.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 10. Yeah, Mortal Kombat X, exactly. That one, pretty good. It's only $20 now. What? Has it always been that price, or is it? Jesus, that feels cheap now. Why are they charging only $20 for a game like Mortal Kombat?
I mean, look, I'll say this with Mortal Kombat, apparently this wasn't as big of an issue before NetherRealm, but like I hear that it feels way more stiff than other fighting games, and considering that I've played Injustice, like the first Injustice, if it's anything like that, then I can see that. Like, it's just,
yeah,
I don't know. There's like a certain flow that fighting games have, and like, let's say, in music terms, if the average fighting game that I played was legato, fucking Mortal Kombat is staccato as fuck.
I could see it being stiff. I mean, I could definitely see that being the case. I do think though, one thing I wish they'd bring back, and you know what? It makes me think of probably it's probably why I enjoyed chess boxing, Ludwig's chess boxing event so much. Oh god, that was so good. It was so good. His chess boxing event was so good, and I hope that I can't wait till he does one next year. Honestly, if I ever get in contact with Ludwig and I have money behind me, I might start going to a gym, practice boxing just to partake in the event or I might practice Smash to take part in a Smash boxing event. Because he did that. He had Smash boxing. 2 of his rounds were Smash instead of chess.
Wait, so how does that work? Because I haven't actually seen the event.
So like, basically, how does which work? The chess boxing or the Smash boxing or both?
Both.
Okay, I'll start with the Smash boxing because it's more complicated. With Smash boxing, how it works is you do 1 round of Smash, and the whole thing is if you win if you win 3 rounds total of Smash, you just automatically win. So it's like you do a match of Smash, and then you do boxing. And then you do a round of Smash, then a round of boxing, then a round of Smash, round of boxing, and you finish with a final round of Smash. And whoever has has the advantage on Smash wins will win. If you tie on Smash wins, like if you have a draw on Smash, then it's up to the judges to decide who had the better boxing match. And then how the boxing works is there's a couple ways you can get out. If you there's TKO, which is timeouts, which basically if you aren't defending yourself well, the coach will give you a standing count and be like, you're getting hit too much. Like, you're going to be injured, so I'm going to count to 8.
Yeah, that's a technical knockout. Yeah, I know about boxing.
So, and then there's normal knockout. So the way you can win that is you win in Smash, you win by TKO, or you win by knockout, or you win by the judges having to step in and be like, hey, you guys tied on Smash, so this is who did better in boxing. They win.
Oh, I want to
do it?
I want it so bad. That would be so fun. Oh, it's combining 2 of my favorite things.
I know, it's so good. And then this chess boxing is very similar, where it's whoever wins by checkmate. You can either win by checkmate, TKO, knockout, or if somehow timeout on the chess, because the way Ludwig set it up is so no matter what, if you don't win by boxing, you will run out of time. Somebody at the chess match will run out of time. So yeah, just really good setups. Oh, really fun.
Me in 9th grade, actually no, me in 10th grade would definitely try and win that off of chess. Me anywhere post halfway through 11th grade would be like, all right, I'm gonna stall in chess and then I'm gonna go for the fucking knockout.
Oh my god. And one guy got his arm dislocated. It's so good, the fight. He does look. It's not that his opponent dislocated his arm. He had an injury before the match, like I think like a week before the match, where he kept dislocating his arm during sparring, and just that's an automatic knockout. If you dislocate your arm during boxing, that's just you're out. So, it's just like really, oh man, do you get why? I think it was his left arm.
Oh, he could have continued.
Well, maybe it was left-handed.
He could have continued.
Why? Why does it matter which arm?
Well,
I think it was his shoulder, actually, that dislocated.
Depending on his fighting style, he could have continued.
Maybe,
if he was trying to if he was doing a peekaboo style, then yeah, he'd probably have to stop. But if he was doing the Philly shell and he was good at it,
yeah, it was such a good. I've never watched boxing before. Never. I've never been into the sport. Honestly, I thought it was fake. I thought boxing was a fake sport until the chess boxing event. Then I realized, oh, boxing isn't one of these fake martial arts sports. I know there's a fake martial arts sport. I forget which one it is. Is it wrestling?
That would be WWE wrestling. Okay. Normal wrestling is not fake.
Okay, but WWE is. Okay, good to know. But boxing isn't. Holy shit, boxing's real. Oh my god, it was so good. And then at the very end, Connor and Ludwig sat down and had a slap boxing match. which was really, really cool because, Sea Dog VA is really good at chess, but Ludwig apparently might be better than him at chess. Which, oh my god, it was good. It was good all around. Hyper Quizzy, yep. And then a friend
I
described
just want to
Nether.
fight.
You just want to fight someone. A friend described NetherRealm games. It's like they know how fighting games are made, but they don't understand them. I could see that. I could see that. I could say
Perfect
that's.
description.
I could say the same about 343 and Halo. It's like they know how to make a Halo game, but they don't understand it. That's a perfect description for 343. Oh my god. What is like I'm assuming so you said ninth grade Quizzy would want to win by chess, but any like 11th grade and up you'd want to win by boxing. Is that because like is that around the time you got into was it Taekwondo?
Yeah. So the summer before ninth grade is when I started doing martial arts and started doing Taekwondo. And it's like
Gotcha.
I started having fun with the idea of combat. It was definitely fun. It made me feel like I was capable. I was kind of a quick learner, and did all it gave me a good foundation. But I wouldn't say it wasn't until I was around a red belt. Actually, no, blue belt. It wasn't until like in the later stages of me being a blue belt to where it became like an addiction. Like I wanted to challenge. I wanted people to challenge me. I just wanted. It was to the point where if I found out that somebody at school did a martial art, I was gonna ask if they'd like to spar.
Oh my
I
god.
literally was. I would do that. I was just. It was fun. It was fun, and I think the thing is, I think what really made it. What made me like it is that like when I was really young, I was terrified of contact sports, right? I was terrified of getting hit, all that, which is like when I
Yeah.
was really young, I ended up trying to do football to make my dear old pops proud. I hated it. I hated it so much. I was so afraid of getting like hit by someone way bigger than me. But like once I started having fun with like combat sports, that just disappeared. I was like addicted to it. It's like instead of like the old me that would be scared of getting hit, with me, I was like, oh, I want to see how hard you can hit, and I want to see just how easily I can get back
I
from it.
I used to learn Taekwondo at the YMCA, so I don't even know if what I learned was actual Taekwondo or not. The only thing I remember from Taekwondo, I don't even know if this is a real stance, is the horse stance. That's it.
Uh,
What's
you
where
have to
it's
describe what it's like.
basically it's like you put both the arms up like to your sides and raise your fists like to a 90-degree angle. So like you have your arms like prepped to like I don't know like bop somebody in the chest, I guess. But then you like spread your legs and like get almost in like a squat position. Like your arms are bent at 90 degree. You're like almost squatting and you're like looking straight at your opponent.
That sounds like stupid a stupid variation of a sitting stance, but
Let me look up horse stance taekwondo. Oh, it is real. Hold on. I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah, I found it. Okay, this is a horse stance in taekwondo. I'll DM it to you. I almost DM'd it to Wolf. He would have been very confused. Hold on. He would have been so confused, I feel like, if I sent him that out of the blue. But this is the horse stance, apparently.
okay, that's what my teacher just called a sitting stance, and I'm very. So you said 90 degrees, so I thought that your arms were out.
No, like to your sides at a 90 degree.
Okay, yeah, that's just yeah, that's a sitting stance. I don't know why. I can see why people would call that a horse stance because it's kind of like you're riding a horse.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It is kind of like you're riding a horse, like you're holding the reins and you're kind of squatting down. Okay, I didn't never thought about
Yeah,
it like that. That makes
I
so
was
much more
taught
sense.
I was taught to call that a sitting stance, which and honestly, I think that's a better name.
Man, that makes me want to freaking play Red Dead 2 online with you or something. Just like go around and be cowboys and just cause chaos. I don't
But
know.
was that the first stance you were taught?
That's like the oh no, I don't know if that's the first. That's the only stance I remember.
So were you taught like a walking stance, L stance? Like were you taught those?
I don't know. It's been years. I know I was there for like I think I was taking taekwondo for like half a year, maybe up to a year. But it's just I don't remember anything but the horse stance just because it was the most ridiculous name. I thought it was ridiculous. But now that you've described it, it makes so much more sense why they called it a horse stance.
I honestly believe that that was like I want to believe that that's like just a quirky name that this whoever was teaching you
Called it?
used. Yeah, because sitting stance just sounds like it makes more sense as a universal
Well, when you
name.
type horse stance on in Google Images, it pops up everything. Like everything shows up, and like a lot is like it says, "What is the like Quora? What is the purpose of horse stance in traditional martial arts?" So I don't know. I do remember like I don't know. Taekwondo was weird. It was like it's an interesting sport, but I don't know. It's like much I don't remember. Taekwondo, it's not like I don't know. Like I don't know how do you win in Taekwondo?
Uh, in
Like
general,
in a sparring match. Let's say that. How do you win in a sparring match?
land more hits than your opponent.
Really? Is that's it? Like it's just like land more like there's no like pin in the ground or do anything like that?
No, because it's not a grappling martial art. So, okay, so
Okay.
I guess it would depend on
That's
the
probably more like
sport.
judo, isn't it?
Judo is a grappling martial art,
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say judo's more like grappling pinned in the ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I guess it would depend if it's like a if it's hard because like there could be points, and I guess theoretically there could be like a knockdown or knockout system where like if you like land like a significant blow and then your opponent's like incapped, then you just win. But yeah, in I know that in general, spinning kicks land you more points for some reason.
Weird. Do you do judo anymore, or did he kind of stop? I mean, not judo, taekwondo. Sorry, I don't know why it said judo.
Like at a school,
Or like
at
anything. Do you do it
doing it at
anywhere?
a school. Do I do it at a school anymore? No, but do I still practice it? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, like I'm love fucking anything having to do with combat. All right, I'm I stay sharp just for the day that like there's some sort of influencer combat event. I'm just like, all of these guys don't know shit about fighting. Little do they know.
Dude, Chris Broad freaking won his boxing match. Do you know
Who?
Chris Broad in Japan? You know, like he goes around tours Japan. He's friends with Connor or Sea Dog VA.
I can't say I feel like I might have heard of this person.
I don't watch his content that much except for when he's hanging around Connor and stuff. But he freaking put up a really good fight both in chess and in boxing. And his opponent did really good too, especially in the boxing. Like Chris was the underdog in that fight. And oh my god, it was good. It was so good. It was probably my favorite fight of that night. And it kind of sucks because PJ or Overt Flow, his opponent, he kind of got screwed over because basically his timer kept counting down when they hit the switch, so the chess timer just wasn't working correctly, and there was some illegal chess moves being played. It was just like all around like the match could have been better between them, in my opinion. But still, I think it was a really good match. It was a really good match. And honestly, though, I like it's just like, and I also realized that it's not like I just realized it's not the first time I've been into a boxing sport of any kind of in any kind of media. Do you remember the movie Real Steel?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I actually saw it or
Oh
not.
my god, you need to watch it because I also used to play the video
Oh no,
game on 360.
I did see it. I did see it. I just don't remember anything about it.
Gotcha. And I used to play the video game of it on 360, and that was it was honestly really fun. Oh my god, though, it's like I forgot that. I was so invested in Real Steel, and that one needs a sequel. Real Steel was so good. It was such a good movie, in my opinion. Like, the underdog, the shadow boxing was really cool. Like how the robot would do what the player would do in the boxing match outside the ring. It was like, oh man, it was such a good movie. It was like good. I feel like I would probably enjoy Rocky. I bet I should watch Rocky's story. I've never watched the story behind Rocky.
You know, okay. So real quick,
Oh, hey,
I gotta say that I gotta say that if I ever get to like the influencer status necessary to put on an event, I am definitely doing a VTuber boxing event. And here's the specific reason why. This man Kellen keeps talking shit. No. And here's the thing: from what I know, from what I'm led to believe, me versus him is complete and utter mismatch. We'd be in completely different weight classes and all that. But just the fact that he keeps talking shit, like he could really he's really saying? Like that. Look, it's because we'll be playing games that have to do with combat, and then he'll be like talking to me like he's teaching me fight science, and I'm just like, dog. You know what? I really want to run the hands, and it's crazy because it's like we'll be playing normal fighting games, and I'll beat his ass, and then he'll be like, he'll get one dub and swears that he's just like, nah, bro, I washed you, and it's just like, bro, no, okay, fuck all that game shit. You can't get a lucky. Yeah, you can't get a ping advantage over me in a boxing ring.
Bro,
I don't care if you're taller than me. I don't care if you weigh more than me. I'm so confident that I'm just a better fighter, and I'm confident. I'm confident that I'm better conditioned.
Chess boxing or smash boxing?
I prefer to just do boxing, but if I had to pick those two, it's smash boxing.
Smash boxing? I'd love to see that, honestly. Because, you know, you guys probably would trash talk during the video game, and then, you know, you get into the ring. Here's what I think Ludwig's event was missing. They should have given microphones to the players who were, whenever they'd sit down and play either Smash or play chess. I know why they didn't do it, though, is because they had the announcers there to announce what the people were doing and what, like, the chess moves. And like the fact that they had music in the headphones so the players couldn't hear the announcers be like, "Oh God, if this person makes this move in chess, it will be a checkmate." And they didn't want the players to hear that. But still, I feel like it would have been so much better if the players could trash talk each other and the audience could hear it. That's my opinion, though. I don't know. I think both ways could be entertaining, but I think hearing people trash talk each other is so entertaining. Especially if it's friendly trash talking.
I can't agree. I'm here for that toxicity. I need you to say some disrespectful shit. I need you to.
When I say friendly, I mean like between two friends who are just talking shit to each other, and you know that they're not gonna like hate each other afterwards.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. There's this crazy thing about being in a real fight, like being in a real like sanctioned fight, mind you. You could hate each other, but if you guys go in and you guys both fight and it's not an easy fight for either of you, that shit kind of just disappears. Like you, that whole phrase of leave it all on the mat, that's a real thing. That is a real thing. You could hate somebody, but like when you guys fight, you both have to it's not just a one-handed beatdown. Like you kind of have no choice but to respect it. So it's like out of that respect, you whatever like hate you guys had for each other, it kind of just dies.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. Like I feel like you should watch the chess boxing event. I feel like you'd enjoy it. It was so good. Like Ludwig was hyping it up for like, and I'm so glad it became his like he was a bit angry because his most watched live stream before that was Dream's face reveal, reacting to Dream's face reveal. And then
I'd be mad too.
Yeah, and then so now his chessbox event has like over double that amount because he had so many views live. Like I don't know, I can't remember what it was, but like he kept hyping it up and for good reason. Like at first I was getting a little bit sick of him hyping it up, and then I actually like watched it. And what sucks is it was last Monday, not last Monday, last Sunday when I interviewed McCrackle. Literally during our interview, the chess boxing event was going on. So I kind of like if I had known the dates better, I probably would have planned around that. So I would have loved to react to that live. I didn't think I'd be into it as much as I am. I think next year I'm gonna try to react to it live, but I need to find out how I'm gonna do it without like basically I need to either not show the chess boxing or I need to have the stream muted because I don't want it to be like I'm stealing his content. I want people to still have his stream up watching it, you know?
Fair.
Like
Fair.
that way I'm not stealing content. That way it's him, like they still have to go to his channel to watch it, but people can come to my channel to see my reactions still.
Right.
Because oh my god, I'm doing that next year if he does it because it was so good. I'm now hyped to see the next year's event, like and especially the rematch because like Ludwig, like two of his opponents literally are pissed off because technically they both won because the ref should have like ended the match because he did a third standing count during a round but like the bell literally rung right as he put up his thumb for one. And so, but because she had put her arms up on the ring, which I didn't know this, apparently that will start a standing count if you put your arms up on the ropes.
If you put your arms up on the rope, oh yeah, because that says that you're not standing, you're leaning.
Yeah, and so she did that, and that was her third standing count, so she should have immediately lost the match. But they decided to keep going, which they shouldn't have, and then then she won, the person who put her arms on the ropes. And
wait,
so
was that the third? Like, was that the third?
But she should have lost, basically.
In that, was that the third TKO in the entire fight, or just in that round?
I think in that round.
Okay, then yeah, she should have lost.
Yeah, it's either that or I think it's like, isn't it like if you get 4 in the entire match, then you lose as well?
You see, here's the thing. Then the way that I remember this is TKOs, it's 3 because it's like it stands for technical knockout, but I remember originally thinking that it was 3 knockouts because TKO would always be awarded after 3, and I was like, oh, so it must stand for 3 knockouts.
I think there's another rule, like if you have a 4th in the whole match, that's just you're automatically out. I want to say that's the case, but I could be wrong. But basically, either way, she should have lost. But then they kept going by mistake, and then she won the chess match, and so technically they both won because technically she should have lost at the knockout, and the other girl, but then she won in the chess. So they awarded them both belts.
I'm letting that ride, and here's why: if she still had enough sense, in her
to win
in chess, then you obviously didn't hit her that hard.
But it's like, that's why I think, honestly, and then so on Twitter, they were like, we're rematching. And I'm like, oh my god, yes, I would watch that. It's like, I want next year. I can't wait to watch that. Oh, man. Oh, it's going to be so good.
No, like,
do you have any?
If I hit you,
if you hit me?
If I hit you and I knock you down, when you get up, you're not going to be... oh, if you don't get up, well, I just win. But if you get up, you're not going to be able to think in the same capacity that you were before.
Oh my god,
feel like too many senses going to your brain from your nervous system for you to give 100% of your of focus to what is my
Point Crow. Do you please tell me you know who Point Crow is?
Yes, I know who Point Crow is.
He got a concussion from that match and had to basically call off streams for a week or something.
I need to see that then. Did he not put up his hands?
I don't know. I haven't watched his match yet. I need to, because I think his match is right before the final match between Connor and Ludwig. And at some point, I had to take a break from watching it. I think I have 2 hours left in the actual video, but I've watched I watched most of the matches, but the last I think there were 2 or 3 matches I still have not seen yet, so I still need to watch those. But oh my god, it's a good watch.
What gloves are they using?
I don't know. I know they're using boxing gloves.
They're
Uh,
using like 14 ounce, 16 ounce.
Also, only the Smash boxing people used headgear. By the way, all the chess boxing took away headgear.
Man, I'll let my opponent use headgear. I'm not wearing that. I'm not. I'm not scared. What the fuck, man? See, here's the thing. I think headgear, I get why it's a thing, but I think at a certain point, headgear makes you a worse fighter.
Well, yeah, I think one fighter got disqualified because they had to keep taking like. Well, I know at least they got a standing count, and then the ref realized, oh, like he was about to start the second standing count. Then he realized, oh wait, never mind, your headgear's just coming off. It's completely loose. It doesn't fit your head, and so they had to go and tighten his headgear for a bit.
I'm saying it makes you a worse fighter because like at a certain point, like if you don't feel a full like sense of danger of getting hit, if you don't feel that, then your instincts don't they don't back up your reflexes of not getting hit as well. Like if I'm, for instance, if I'm in a taekwondo match and I know I'm fighting somebody whose kicks aren't gonna like hurt me like that, like I can just tank it, so to speak. I'm not gonna worry too much about dodging. Matter of fact, I see you're throwing a kick, I'm more likely to go forward and just try and like knock you off balance with a counter punch or a counter kick.
Yeah.
Than to like worry about, oh, I gotta get out of the way.
You just gotta remember to put your hands up, because I learned that's how a lot of TKOs start, is because you just don't have your hands up. You take if you take like 3 hits before a TKO or something, it's just like if you don't have your hands up within like 3 hits, you start getting a TKO. You have to defend yourself in boxing.
See, but most people don't get just how long or how slow time goes by for you when you're in a fight.
Well, I mean, the adrenaline's running. Time slows down.
Why isn't he putting his hands up? Because you get tired. People get tired way faster in fights than people like to believe.
Well, I don't doubt it, because I get tired after running up a set of stairs.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know how to actually they don't know how to manage their stamina like that. Like they'll be doing
use
like
it.
Really
yeah, a lot of the
things.
fights will like within like 30, because the fights go on for 90 seconds. Within like the first 30 seconds to a minute, people are already losing steam. Like the last 30 seconds, their swings are super sluggish.
Oh yeah, see, I already know what my strategy is gonna be. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go against somebody who thinks that they're just gonna beat my ass, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna weather the storm.
Bro, we need a VTuber.
We
need a VTuber boxing event. We really need one.
And the moment I see you start gassing, the moment I see that look in your eye that says, "Oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna be this tired," I'm about to bum rush you.
So you're gonna play that? You're gonna play that that match like where you just like what basically the ending to Real Steel, where like they literally have the robot just taking hits left and right, and then the moment they see their opponent getting tired, they just go on the offensive. That is you are Adam from Real Steel.
I'm going to start as a counter puncher. I'm gonna be Philly shelling so beautifully, and then the moment I see that you start slowing down, I'm going to start being a little bit more aggressive within, probably still going to stay Philly shell. And then like the moment I know for a fact you're getting sluggish, I'm switching straight Mike Tyson peekaboo stance. I'm rushing you down.
Oh my God. That's great. Oh my God. Man. So I'm curious, if you are going back to classes at some point, when do you think that will be?
Probably sometime late January.
Late January? Okay. Tell Quizzy what? That it is called a horse dance? Or, no, the merch has arrived in Spain.
Hey! I'm looking at chat, by the way.
Oh, you are nice. Very nice. Looking at chat. Staring at chat. A nice thing is you can do that. I don't think McCrackle could do that very easily because he was in VR chat. I mean, there's some ways to do in VR chat, I guess. If you use, like, OVR toolkit and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. There's
I'm
plenty of ways actually.
Yeah, there's
Good.
a lot of ways. He said he's
Use the Steam.
abandoned VR chat for his content creation. I don't know if you saw this, but he privated all. I mean, I think I told you this
Oh, you
after
told.
the
Yeah, you
interview.
told me.
Yeah, he privated all his old content because he wants to make newer stuff. Like he didn't delete it. It's
I
all in a
respect it.
playlist. You can go watch it, but it's not like, something he's advertising on his channel anymore.
I respect it.
I respect it too, very much so. I won't lie, I'll miss him making VR chat content a little bit, but I think his new content's still pretty great. Oh, by the way, since he loves Deep Rock Galactic now, we should totally play that again with him. I know you didn't like it that much because it started like at some point you literally were like, okay, I have to end stream. These spiders are making me very uncomfortable.
What the? No, that is not at all. I've never ended a stream like that.
You
I've never done that.
you were getting
No, I
uncomfortable. You're
didn't.
like
No, I
okay,
didn't.
maybe he didn't end stream. I don't, but I do know there was a point where you're like, oh god, I needed to. You were like, I need to take a step back because that spider made me like the way they crawled up the walls on the ceiling towards me just was too much.
Okay, that might have happened. I'll give it that. But I never stopped playing because of it.
Do you think there will ever be a game that just like triggers your spider uncomfortableness to a point where you just cannot play the game or stream?
Why do you think I stopped playing fucking Skyrim VR?
I was gonna say, didn't you? I thought you modded all spiders out of your game.
I didn't.
Oh,
And at a certain point, like I was near the end of the game, but I was just like, someone told me that there was a mandatory like big spider boss, and I like that thought just kept staying in my mind, and it made me dread playing it, like because I was like, oh, what if today's the day that I run into it? What if today's the day? And eventually, that thought of dread got so strong that I was just like, I'm just not doing it.
I feel like there are probably mods to get rid of the spiders, though. Or at least replace them with something less scary.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I think it's old enough to where it's like, let that just be a thing of the past.
Fair, fair. I want to play through Skyrim VR at some point on stream. Like, I want to go through. I think it'd be really funny. So like Dark Souls 2, where with the area where most of the enemies are spiders. Wait, there's an area in Dark Souls 2 with spiders?
See, now that's a game that I still am gonna play.
And there's an area with a lot of spiders with a giant spider as a boss.
Matter of fact, now that I think, I beat Elden Ring, which means that there's nothing stopping me from doing that now.
Now, have you beat? How many Dark Souls games have you beaten?
All of them except for 2.
Oh boy!
I beat 1. I beat 3. Not in that order.
Why did you skip 2?
Because I played 3 first, and then I was gifted 1 by Judah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait, crosscode Quizzy. Don't forget. So.
I'm gonna be playing that. I'm gonna be playing that too, but that's like, I was like, I'm not gonna play 2 Souls likes at the same time. That's why I was saying that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And then there's Bloodborne, but I don't think that's ever getting a PC port.
No, I don't think so either. It's a PlayStation fucking exclusive. Like, god damn it. I hate PlayStation exclusives. I think it's so stupid. I think that's so dumb to make a game.
Oh yeah,
like
there's Sekiro, which I like got through 90% of the game, but like didn't finish it.
Oh my god.
For the simple fact that I wanted to fight all of the bosses, and I think like I had to do a certain route that I couldn't do at the point that I was.
Yeah.
I just restarted.
Oh,
and then I just didn't continue from there because I also needed I have that on PlayStation, so I needed my capture card to work in since that started bugging out.
Yeah. Oh my god. What are some like? Are there any games you think like you played that were just unheard of, or like you just don't think were very popular at all with people? Because for me, a big one is a game called Brute Force. That was for the original Xbox. That I think was completely underrated and was a really, really good game.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna look
Through your old game collection.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Quizzy's small now.
Don't worry about it.
I like how you get small. I just kind of pass out whenever I go off screen.
Oh no, I'm not even off screen. It's just that I'm further back in my room.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that happens with mine if I go back. I mean, I kind of shrank. I'm down here, chat. I'm down here now. Oh my god. Boom, boom, boom.
There. Wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot about this.
Ba, ba, ba. What'd you forget about?
Fucking Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I remember that this game was like, I spent way more time playing this game than I should have.
Marvel. Wait, it sounds like it has up to 3 games in this series apparently. There's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I'm talking about the first one.
Okay.
I think the Just Cause franchise really is like I feel like it's not underground, but it's not as mainstream as it should be.
Yeah, it's not as mainstream as it should be. It's really good. I like Just Cause 4, especially because they knew people loved the tether so much, so they made it better. They were like, let's make the tether better, and they did.
4.
Was it 4 or was it 3?
Because 4 was the disappointment.
Was
it? 3 was okay. There's 2, which was just like the cult classic. 3.
I must be thinking of 3, where like they
was the one that made basically it was a refined and upgraded version of 2, and then 4 was like they tried to do what 3 did, but just in an uglier setting, and it just felt less inspired.
Okay, I must be thinking of 3 then. I'm thinking of the one where like you start the game and the title screen is on a beach.
That would be 3.
3? Okay, yeah. 3 is the one that I'm thinking of then. The one where they really improved the tether, so it's like you can tether 2 vehicles together a lot easier. You can frickin' make a bungee basically and fling a body into space. Were you just yawning just now?
Yeah.
I've been doing that quite a bit. I've been a bit tired here and there. Oh my god. I also think Halo Infinite just added multiplayer for co-op, I think, at some point. I feel like we should do that at some point. Actually, I don't know if it's added. I think it was in beta. I don't know if it's fully in the game yet. There's a lot. I want to get you more invested in the Halo story. I want to get you in there.
So I had to reach down to get something. I'm trying to get back into my interest in narratives behind games. It's like life's been turbulent. Life's been very turbulent, and it's like I remember when I had the luxury of having time to be like, I'm gonna invest myself in this world and all of its problems, and just think, what would I do in this situation, and all that, and all this and that. And then all of a sudden, 2022 was just like, oh my god, I feel like I was in like the 3rd arc of every single anime, back to back to back, just third arc. And the reason why I say 3rd arc is because 1st arc usually introduces some power. 2nd arc is usually the first instance of a character overcoming some struggle, like some hard struggle, and usually the third arc is where things go to shit, and then they realize their current place in the overall world. I was going through third arcs like fuck.
Oh boy, yeah, it's like, what is it? It's like intro, rising action, climax, and then falling action, and then resolution or something like that. So you were at the climax, basically.
Climax makes it seem like that shit was like good. Usually climaxes are good.
Well, these are negative climax. Because those happen in tragic stories where the climax, the hero loses.
Usher was spitting when that song came out. No, wait, hold on. I don't want to get you DMCA'd. I know, because I'm such a good singer, right?
I think it counts as a freaking cover at that point. Nariko. Hey, Nari's here. 4 big guys. Oh no. Just a screaming dinosaur. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Wait, huh?
Have you not heard that yet? That song? It's like a meme song that exists. I'll need to find a clip. Hold on. I'll send it to you. The four big guys. 4 big guys. Grab on my thighs. Okay. Copy, not image. Copy. Where's just? I'm trying to copy link address. There we go. That works. And then DM this to Quizzy. Give me a sec. Wait, where's Discord at? There we go. And boom.
All right, let me see what this is. You guys both sent it at the same time.
Did we?
Hilarious.
I'm sending it to Quizzy. We both.
Although the thumbnails are different. Wait. I'm gonna see Nariko's version.
Both of them probably are the same. I was faster. I'll also send him the Connor clip from Sea Dog VA and Iron Mouse because that was a hilarious clip. I'll send him that too. I'll one up you, Nari.
What? The
It's a really weird song. Oh my god. Also, Nari, I love how you put out a tweet being like, should I rebrand? Everyone's like, nope, we want Thunderbird. Everyone wants the Thunderbird. Oh my god. Quizzy's just listening to the song, guys. Oh man. What? Oh god.
Okay, I'm actually getting disgusted. Oh god.
You should watch it. You should watch the.
It's getting too descriptive.
You should watch the Sea Dog VA clip. You should watch that one. Squeaky bird. Quizzy's not a squeaky bird.
What the? Strick is talking about Nariko.
Is he?
Yep.
Wait, why?
Okay, so fun fact. Strick thought that Nariko was like way younger than she actually is because of how high her voice was.
Oh, really?
I guess despite being a mod for Coefficient, he didn't get that, like, look.
Oh, Quizzy must be
female
blue, though.
VTubers
He must be Thunderbird.
Tend to look, they just tend to have higher voices than people are, like, used to.
Yep.
Just is what it is.
Oh my god. Also, Nari is totally a sassy lost child. She put out a tweet from her Discord, and they put her as they did the One Punch Man meme where he's pointing his fingers like, "What's up with the sassy lost child?" And I'm just like, well, your chat's not wrong.
Naruto, he didn't quite say. Just
he didn't say how old he thought you were.
He didn't quite say in specific. He just thought that it would be we were talking about, like, the merch thing that he was talking about, and I was like, yo, why not talk to, like, if you want VTubers to try and do merch for, why not talk to Nariko? Like, I think we were talking about joking around about the whole body pillow thing, and he was like, I am not doing that. That's like a cancellation waiting to happen.
Why?
I'm just like, I'm like, why? It's like, what the fuck?
Did he think Nari was like
why would
12?
I make an under? Why would I make an under? I think he just believed whatever age it was below 18.
Oh my god. Strick. Strick, you need help, man. Don't
What
judge
do
someone
you?
based off the
Hey,
voice.
yo!
Don't judge off the voice. Dude, that,
Why, hey,
everyone thinks you're 12.
why'd you have to say you need help? It was an honest mistake.
Yes, but I don't judge. Like, here's the thing. I've learned over the years never to judge someone by their voice. My friend Phoenix, I thought was like 23, and it turns out he's much younger than I thought. And then there's frickin' McCrackle. I thought he was like 27 because of his voice, but no, he's literally 23, the same age as me.
Respectfully, fuck that. If I'm playing Call of Duty and your fucking voice is above a certain decibel, then above a certain decibel, then you are a squeaker. I'm judging you.
Wait. I'm not 19, Strick. What? I'm 23. Strick, how old do you think I am? I'm not 19. It's your fault for acting like she's much younger than me? She is! She's 4 years younger, Strick.
Wait, Strick, what are you talking about? What are you talking
about? I'm 23!
19. Fucking Jen is older than me. You thought I was older than Jen? What? You thought I was older than him? No!
Strick!
No, I'm not a boomer. I'm not.
Don't you fucking call me a boomer, Quizzy? Oh my god.
Listen. Hey, Jen, shut the fuck up. This is about me, not you.
Respectfully, fuck you.
Respectfully, I refuse.
Look, I'm 31. All your kids to me. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know Strick was 31. Oh my god. Quizzy gonna show the Cap song? I don't know. Is this an interview about you? I could let him show off his music if he wanted to. I think it's good.
Okay, what type of music? Because Naruko's talking about the meme raps.
Oh, is she?
Did you see the one that I posted on Twitter? Did you see the one I posted on Twitter?
I don't think I have yet. Here, if you're gonna show off music, let me quickly pause my music that I have in the background from Stream
I made a goofy ass rap.
And yeah, that's something I haven't brought up, is that you got into music creation, like, I want to say, was it a year or two ago?
Yeah. Like a year and a half.
Yeah. Because a good job mentioning the merch stuff while Nari is around. Says Strick. It's very quiet now without the music. It's a very quiet interview. No music in the background.
All right.
See if the bird catches the bait. Nariko would want some merch, I bet.
I'm about to spit. Wait a minute, hold on. Actually, wait, I just realized because I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, wait, yeah, I don't know if this will work.
Okay, I'll just post it. I'll just post the file and
the file, and I'll show stream, I guess. Yeah. I'll play it for stream, and then you'll just have to have stream unmuted or something to hear my reaction. Well, you'll hear my reaction regardless, but oh my god. Twitter.com Nariko status. Okay, Nari posted it. Let me see if this is it. Is this it? Someone post this? Oh no, this is. Why does this have 70 likes? Because you're a sassy lost child, Nari. That's why that's 70 likes. Because you're a sassy lost child.
That's not it. Where? Okay, there it is.
We all know she's a sassy lost child. We know this.
So, okay, so some context behind this. So, apparently, Fire was, Oreku was making, some random, impersonation of some new
I heard this. Never mind. I did hear that song. I heard that one with Fire's noises. Yeah, you showed me that one. I thought it was a different one. The Cap song that she's talking about.
Okay, let me find that because this one is significantly worse. That was literally just
his opportunity here.
I'll post it, but I was literally just like dicking around.
Oh my god.
Where is it? Oh wait, no, I think this would I think this is in my voice clips file.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait, hold on. Never mind. This might be worse. You know Linktree? I think Linktree is getting banned from Twitter as well. So you can't use Linktree or anything like Linktree anymore.
Wait, what?
Linktree is in platforms like that where you can have all your links on one page are being banned from Twitter.
Huh.
So like where you have your YouTube, your Twitter, your Twitch, all that is being banned apparently. Possibly that is possibly what's happening. I don't know yet. If I get banned off Twitter for something that stupid, oh my god. I don't advertise any other than that. They aren't supposed to be used on Twitch either. What aren't? What, Linktree? I don't use Linktree on Twitch. Cap on the beat. All right, let's play this.
I want to leave because this is like this is literally unfinished. It's like an unfinished thing of me just
all right,
like
chat. We're gonna play it
halfway.
3, 2, 1, playing. Oh, I think I heard the start of this actually. The yo.
Oh my god, I sound like a fucking diet Lil Gravy. Or Young Gravy, I forget. This is cringy.
This is Sweater Quizzy's song.
It's not even. It's actually not. I don't claim this. This is a child that I'm disowning.
Child you're disowning.
Literally, the ad-libs are me saying this is garbage and it's cat. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. We can make links to other sites. Well, that's why I don't use Twitch. I use YouTube now. But, oh my god. Now, that was one of Quizzy's songs, although apparently he's disowning it.
Look, no, we're not doing this. I don't care. Play. I don't care if you've heard it already. Play this for the stream, because this is, even though this is also mean like not trying like that. At least it's kind of finished.
All right.
And I have the benefit of saying I did this in like I made everything in roughly 40 minutes.
All right, let's give it a hear, chat.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is this man talking about? He's just screaming. Ah, hell no. Hey, can you get your boy? Get your boy before I get him, because I take. I'm not gonna lie, this song is actually just funny to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean? What am I gonna do? Oh shit! See, now you're disrespecting me. Now you're about to make me act a fool tonight. All right. Poverty got gone crazy. All of these haters don't faze me. This way goes. I face the world and I'm with your girl and she got when we do boxing events, this needs to be my song that I come out to.
This is the song you come out to in a chess boxing or a boxing event. Sounds so much like a Jugalo song. I don't know who Jugalo is.
I don't either. Hold on, because my bro said something funny as hell and disrespectful as that. Fucking he said you aren't Tokyo's revenge. You're China's get back.
China's get back. Oh boy. Juggalo. Oh my god.
The but what ad-libs. I love it.
I love that. Okay. The aggressive. Okay.
No, doing yelling hooks are so fun. Unironically, that might be my go-to style.
It's honestly not a bad song. Although I won't lie, the frickin' fire's weird sounds is a bit weird. That just. Oh my god. Not bad. I like it, but oh my god, it makes me crack up too. Oh my god. That was great. That was funny. Yeah, Quizzy makes he does make raps, but he also mainly makes instrumental music. You have to check him out on YouTube for all that stuff.
Yeah, OST stuff. And if you go on YouTube, you'll see stuff from like over a year ago. So it's
can we get YouTube to? I mean, can we get Quizzy to 100 subscribers so he can change his YouTube handle to actually something that I can actually type?
Huh?
Because right now your YouTube handle is at Quinn Fortuna Quizzy 40 something.
Wait, what?
When you try and look, this is your YouTube handle. When people try and type your name, like to at you or like in a YouTube video. Yeah, Nari's is at NarcoSci. Yours is at Quinn Fortuna Quizzy 4068.
Hey, yeah, okay, so I need to get 100 subs in order to like edit that.
I think you do, but I don't know. The place you go to do that. Let me see if I can guide you to it in case you can do it. You go to your channel, or no, not your channel. You go to YouTube Studio. You go to customization, I believe. And then go to branding. No, it's not branding. Where is it? Is it basic? It's basic info. So go to your YouTube Studio, customization, basic info. And you should see handle there.
Okay, and then handle. Okay.
And you can change that to be at Quizzy VA if you wanted to. Or whatever you want to change it to. At Quinn Fortuna, at Quizzy, you could change it to whatever.
Quinn F.
Quinn F. Alright. Okay, I'm super worried about the Twitter stuff. Yeah, Strike, I don't doubt it. Twitter is going downhill fast. I hate to say it.
Twitter's all I'm saying. Okay, let me switch it. Let me change it. But
nice.
I'm calling that it's gonna blow over. I'm calling it.
We will have to see.
It's gonna be like global warming. It's like everyone's like, oh my god, we're so close to the end of the world. Oh my, we're so close. And then just like 10 years later, well, the end of the world hasn't happened yet.
Wait, Just My Career as Artist was really starting. This might kill it. I mean, couldn't you advertise other sites? Because it's only other social media platforms you're gonna get in trouble from. You could still advertise your store and stuff. It is highly illegal in Europe, which means the country might end up banning Twitter. Oh, that would suck. That would really suck.
But like, who is doing that anyway? Though that's what I think. Who is going on Twitter saying, "Hey,
check out my Facebook.
Check out my Facebook. Check out my IG." Well, I can see the IG. I probably
I could see that.
But that's still kind of weird, Cham. It's like, I don't know, like just going on a social media to be like being active on a social media just to get people to look at you being active on a different social media is kind of weird to me.
Oh my god! Somebody just frickin' posted a setup that I kind of want. Fuck. They posted a thing on Twitter about how they have like a blue and white YouTube, gaming setup, and I'm just jealous of it. But it's more feminine than mine though. So, but I'm mad. They have a freaking white monitor. Do you know how long I tried to find a white gaming monitor that was affordable? And damn it, I want to make my setup properly a white. Oh god, weapon of Quizzy.
Oh shit. My bad.
You went from 1080p to 144 real quick. That was
Yeah,
so
my
bad.
bad. That's my poverty powers. My bad. I'm sorry.
Not just promoting, also
I
posting links. Yo,
went out of control.
if Twitter goes away, I don't know. I'm gonna say good riddance. I'll just focus on my YouTube stuff. I'll focus on the YouTube community tab. That's what I'll focus on. But I know for artists, again, that just sucks for Twitter. Whoa.
Yo, shout out that car, man. Yo, I looked outside. No, I'm not gonna lie. That car looked kind of
What
nice.
color was it and what it looked like?
It was black and red. It looked like one of those high-end muscle cars.
Yo, nice. Black and red was my go-to for the longest time, and then for a while, like when it came to like video games, designing cars with like racing stripes, it'd be black and red. It'd be black and green because that's also a really cool color combo. It looks like toxic. There's also white and blue, blue and white, red and white's also good. There's a lot of good color combos out there. Let's see. Let's see. If Twitter's gone, I might as well go looking for a supermarket job because I would need to start from zero again somewhere else. That would suck, Strick. That would suck. Hey, Quizzy, when are you gonna get back into PSO 2?
Who asked me that?
That was Delta.
Delta.
You know, I especially don't want to touch that game because a certain purple mouse was the one trying to get me into that game.
Okay, no, see, here's what I'm not gonna let you do. All right,
and also because I didn't enjoy the game in general. I tried it and I did not have fun.
Okay, see, that's fine. But like, if you hit me with that, oh my god, this person like ruined it. I'm so like that's so stupid to me. When it's like you legitimately enjoy something, but because somebody else like that you associate with, like it lets you.
It makes you think of them though.
Only if you let it. I mean, like if I had fun with that thing and I didn't have fun with that thing because of that person, yeah, I can acknowledge, yeah, they brought me into it, but I like it.
Yeah, and I can see that, yeah. By the way, is there like a lore reason why your character has like blue highlights with the blue hair?
You know, I'm not too sure myself, Jen. Wink, wink.
Okay then. Gotcha.
Hold on. Actually, hold on. Wait, hold on. Did I set this up right? Hold on.
Oh,
yeah,
also,
wink, wink.
I set that up too, but my character also could do that, like because it just wasn't working for me. It wasn't working. Like I can kind of make myself wink on my own, but it's difficult. But if I go to VTube Studio, I have a wink button as well. Wink, 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 wink. I have a wink button just because I wanted that in case I needed to like have a hey chat. Yeah.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know. Oh my god.
That's so
oh my god. But we have been going for 2 hours and I'm starting to get a bit hungry, so I think I might call our interview here. It's been pretty good though. I think we had a really good time.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, wait. One before I go, actually, kind of want to ask you, what got you into content creation?
That is a very good question. Now, you know, it actually ties into my lore very well. Okay, so, just letting you know, like 99.99999% of anything that ever is in my lore has some sort of real world relevance to me. But for the sake of this, I guess the best way I can explain it is the same reason why I got into video games. It's like I didn't have friends like that. I had a weird personality. I had energy, but like I didn't really have, I don't know, a way of using it all in a way that like I was happy with. And so then content creation kind of just like was there, and I was just like, well, if I'm gonna be energetic, and like, and I want to have like people who are like, I guess happy to know me, this kind of just makes sense to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you have any content creators you like watched and like looked up to that kind of give you inspiration for what you wanted to do?
Ah, shit. All right. So let me go down the list. So, when I was like really young, I watched Dashy all the fucking time. There's of course Markiplier. There's fucking Afro Sinju. There's of course Nux. There's of course Lost Paws. Of course Sea Dog and all that. Pretty much everybody in the OG anime sphere, Anisphere.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Team Four Star, and Kagi are so responsible for like not okay. I won't say like so responsible, but they have a high influence on me for my love of voice acting. Who else? There's Corey. Okay, Corey Extension. You know, you gotta love the samurai. You gotta pay respects where it's due. Who else? Who else? There's so many. There are so many. I can't name them all.
Hey, that's
But
fine.
yeah, those are
I
that's
feel
a
like
significant amount.
it'd be interesting to sit down and
Fucking
write
team
down a
reacts, my bad.
list. I think
Dadadoya is a modern one. I fucking love Dadadoya.
I've been
Man,
loving.
it's so funny. It feels like it does. He's not even trying to be as funny as he is.
That's funny. One of my new inspirations for content creation, because I've always been a bit self-conscious about how funny I am. Which I had a really nice comment recently. Somebody was like, "Yo, Jen, I've been watching for a long time, and I love your content. You're so entertaining." And it really made me feel good. But it's like, and I replied, like, I'm glad you find me entertaining. I don't think I'm the funniest person ever, but I do think I'm a good chill streamer. And the thing is, I still stand by that, and that's why I love that I found Astral Spiff recently, and then, like, I think 2 years ago I found RT Game, who are relatively chill streamers. They have their funny moments, but they're mainly relaxing to watch. Their content is very relaxing, and then you can laugh at it, but I think that's where I fall into as a category. I don't have that. I don't have the high energy that Chronic does. I don't have the energy to edit like McCrackle does. But I do have. I am very relaxed. I like to interact with my chat, and I think I have that going for me, and I can crack a good joke here and there. And then, of course, I will sometimes crack a joke that just immediately falls flat, or I'll say something that everyone's like, "Hey, yo, what do you mean, Jen? You're in the wrong here."
Oh, like the way that I see it is, it's good to know your archetype. It's not good to feel limited by it.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, don't feel like you have to stay there.
See, because like if you like go back and see all the people I just named, there is a mountain of differences between all of them, and I feel like I got a little bit of an influence from all of them. If I were to try and tick a box, I would have to cut off some of that inspiration.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You want to be who you want to be. You want to fill your own void and be your own self, which is what everyone should do on the internet if they're trying to be a content creator. Or not even just that. If you just be yourself, should always be who you are in life. Just be who you are and don't let anyone else try and confine you to a box or make you be what they want you to be. Be who you want to be. And I think that's a good way to end the stream, a good piece of advice, I'd say. Because food, I just got told there's food here, so I don't even have to go make anything. So I'm going to go eat. But thank you for the interview, my friend. It's been very fun. And thank you everyone who came out to the stream to chat and with us and enjoy the chat. I'm kind of sad Pac didn't show up. I would have loved to chat with Pac a bit. But yeah, everyone, have a good one. Thanks for joining me and Quizzy for the stream. I think it's been a fun interview, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow when I'm going to be streaming Crab Game. And if you're a friend of mine, feel free to join. And in fact, I might even just let viewers join if I feel like if I trust them enough, if they've been around enough. But yeah, everyone, thanks so much for watching. We're going to play some Crab Game, beat each other up a bit. Maybe let off some of Quizzy's excess energy where he wants to beat people up. But yeah, thank you everyone so much. Have a good one. Peace. Bye-bye.